From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather at noon.
Hey folks, good afternoon. Hope you've been well this Valentine's Day. Thanks for joining me here for your live forecast update at noon. And you know what? We're still a little warmer than average. We have that humidity moving on through. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s here in North Alabama right now. Pretty gloomy skies though. We're not seeing much in the way of clear skies. Really pretty cloudy out there. That mid-level moisture is pushing on in. That's paving the way later for some rain chances, especially tonight and into tomorrow. All right, so we've been talking about that. I think some spring-like weather does return after it, but for now, not so much. We're already at 60 here in Savannah. Notice those pretty stubborn clouds, and I even see a few droplets falling out of the sky here. So again, we've already seen some of those showers, and we're continuing to right now. I don't think it's too widespread quite just yet. Those chances really increase as we head through the evening and overnight as we get a little bit closer to the core of this system. There are those widespread 60s already that we've seen, right? So a few more degrees to go before we hit those highs. So we're pretty much on track in this respect. Of course, we kind of have a very dynamic shower pattern right now, so to speak. A few in southern Tennessee, not as many in North Alabama. Again, though, changes up a little bit as we get closer to that system. I'll walk you through the futurecast next 24 hours here, show you what we're talking about. So there are those highs, has a pretty good handle on things so far. Winds out of the southeast through this evening. Here you go, a pretty good batch of showers in southern Tennessee. Those continue to push and lift east and north as that low pressure system itself does. And then by tomorrow morning, here we go. Notice this widespread light to moderate rainfall pushing on through by sunrise and beyond. So if you're heading into church, have any Valentine's Day weekend plans for your Sunday that you want to start early in the morning, an umbrella is a must, and those windshield wipers, well, I hope those are nice and in good shape because it's going to be a little wet out there, to say the least. Here comes the core of that system. Notice we're actually very close to the center of that low pressure. That pushes east. Showers continue to linger through the day. Those move out tomorrow, I'd say late afternoon. Let's call it about 3 to 4 o'clock. Those showers kind of filter on out of here, push through, paving the way for a nice week. I think Monday looks really nice with those mid-60s returning. Very little in the way of cloud cover, but in the midweek, I think some clouds return, more clouds than sun, in fact, due to that mid-level moisture filtering on in here. Perhaps a few thunder boomers here and there towards the end of the week. Some showers by Friday. I have seen a growing signal of that. Notice they're starting to develop here late Friday, although the timing will vary just a little bit. Still, that is a pretty solid signal on the global models. The main story for now, after we get rid of this rain through tonight and into tomorrow, is that spring-like warmth coming back here. I'd say in the midweek, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's where we see those lower and even mid-70s across the area. Really lovely conditions for this time of year. And it's really no surprise at the end of the week, we do see some of those shower chances. We do see some of those isolated thunderstorm chances because, you know, you can never have your cake and eat it too. When you see warmth in February, that seems to be the case, right? We always get some rain or thunderstorm activity associated with it. Right now, it's only looking a little more isolated towards the end of the week. Again, that could change, but it's a little ways out. We'll get closer to get specific on that. But the next few days, and especially if you have a 3-day weekend, looking really nice out there. Monday is probably where we see the best outdoor conditions as a whole because the clouds are broken up a little bit. Like I said, more clouds than sun do look possible in the midweek because of that rich mid-level moisture. And of course, through tonight into tomorrow, some showers, some thunderstorm activity certainly looking likely. So for your weekend, a little unsettled, it's the work week where you're going to want to do those outdoor plans. Thanks for joining me here for your live forecast update at noon. I'll be back with you at 2, 6, and 9 this evening for more from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.